We here with our special guest, Vlewo, man. How you doing? I did it right.
Yeah, you did.
All right,
good,
for
yeah.
sure. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, y'all.
For sure. Thank you for sliding through, man. We appreciate it.
Of course, yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, bro. Of course, we got to start. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you land on that name, bro?
That wasn't even my first original name. It was more I was gonna go with something else. But one night I was just telling myself I'm gonna just try something. I'm gonna put a name on myself that's like nobody really never heard of. So then I just came up with just something that just means something towards me.
All right, man. Where you from? You from the city?
No, I was born and raised in South Holland.
Okay. Well,
South suburb.
I stayed in South Holland at a point in time in like 5th grade.
What was it like for you growing up in the South suburbs?
Introverted, always in the house. That's really about it. I didn't really involve myself in too much.
So when you was younger, like, what, you ain't do no activities or nothing?
I mean, I played basketball and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I was a hooper.
You hooped in high school too?
No, I hooped in college, and then I stopped.
Okay, so you skipped high school hooping?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Political, just a bunch of political stuff.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
I feel you,
You
man.
went to Thornwood?
I went to HF.
HF, for sure. How you was staying in South Holland when you went to HF?
No. I stayed in South Holland the first 6-7 years of my life. Then I moved to the actual suburb part.
Okay, cool. How was the experience at HF? Because HF, shoot, that was a different type of school. It got a lot of ethnicities and everything in there. So how was it for you though?
It was smooth. It was cool. Nobody really tried me or anything. I was cool pretty much with everybody.
All right, so at what point did you be like, man, music is something that I'm interested in?
Probably once I graduated high school, I saw my brothers doing it, and I just I'm like a talented, multi-talented type of person. I can do literally almost anything.
Right.
So I saw them do it, and they definitely paved the way for it, and then I just happened to fall in line with it and started doing it.
So who was some of your musical influences growing up?
Growing up, I probably had to say probably Chris Brown. Yeah, really just him, really.
So what you say you saw your brothers doing it growing up. So was they actually making music, or was they on the production side? Like what
No,
did you see?
They were actually making music.
Okay, y'all ain't never created a little boy band?
No, they wasn't a little trio. It was a group. And then something had happened, and then that's the rest
Politics,
of history.
you know.
Yeah.
That's how it be. So you say you went to HF. Were you there when Juice WRLD was there?
Yeah, I was there on his last year. He was a senior, I was a freshman. And I used to see him in the hallway. I used to make fun of him because how the way he used to dress.
Uh-huh.
I was ignorant back then, so I just look at people and just say, we all was young and dumb, so we just see stuff and just start speaking.
Uh-huh.
But people were telling me yo, he gonna be your favorite rapper in a few years and stuff. He was saying stuff like that. I didn't believe him, but I knew he made music. Then I just remember he made that one song, and then he never showed up to class again.
Lucid Dreams.
Yeah.
So he ain't never come back in that motherfucker.
Hey, it get like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Was that also a little added motivation? Because by the time you graduate, then you make it to college, I'm assuming that Juice WRLD had a little buzz around his name.
Yeah. He had 2-3 songs that was major, that was global. But I wouldn't say that was motivation. It was just more he paved the way for a bunch of HF artists. Once he started doing that and he blew up off that one song, everybody started to kind of try to rap and stuff like that.
That's how it went, because he recorded Lucid Dreams at Envion, you know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget, around that time, we had SoundCloud, so motherfuckers go to Envion, then they had put that bitch on SoundCloud. So they and that was motivation, because we all around the same age, so it was if he did it, shoot, I could do that. But what was your first, for yourself and your own journey, what was your first moment where it's I could really do this, not just dropping some songs, but to the point where this gonna stick? Because you say you went to college for basketball, then you stopped. But what was the point where it's this gotta be my path?
Honestly, I feel it's a family thing. My family got a history of just music. People just make music and people production and into labels.
Mm-hmm.
But what made me realize this may be for me was when I was I would just write and record at Envion, but I would never release it. I just listen to my own convenience in my phone. and I like show my people close to me, and they be like, "Oh man, you should really do this." And at first, I'm like, it kind of boosts your confidence. I'm like, oh, maybe I could give it a little consideration. But the one factor that like made me like really want like, all right, I'm gonna start dropping this was I went to like this party. My homie, I didn't know nobody there, but it was his homies.
Right.
And it was like a bunch of people, like a bunch of diverse ethnicities, all of that. And we was like in the backyard doing like a play your own music on the speaker.
That's cool.
And I played one song that I never released, and everybody kept asking. They was like, "Who was that? Where can I find it?" And that's when I was like, "All right, I might start taking it serious."
For sure. I was just low key talking about that yesterday. How like when you get to the point where you sharing your art and everything with people, that's something you really can't take for granted because it take a lot to get that shit out there. Sometimes we'll see people, even I think probably even the best artists, they still got a little sensitivity behind their art. You know what I'm saying? So the moment they do get it out there and they get that type of feedback, that's an added push, and then they make it a little more easy to get certain songs out. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you getting that live proof right in your face. Like who is this? That's usually the initiator. Like when somebody asks who is this, or they rocking to it, however.
Yeah.
For sure. So that's definitely some motivation for yourself.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Yes, sir. And we checking back in with, I guess, Vlewo right here with us. Now we left off. You say you played your song at a party, and the reception gave you that confidence. So around what time you dropped? You got any like bodies of work? Anything out? What time you?
I just got one single out. My
Just one single.
I'm supposed to be dropping. If not the end of this year, November.
What's the preparation behind that? Like, well, I'll say what's the method behind that? That just having it's like, is it a strategic thing for you that you only have one single out right now?
I think it's just like a mixture of like life and just having other things to do and still trying to juggle music with it.
For sure. Let me ask, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
What a time to be alive.
No, it's funny because I feel like 22 is old.
Man, look, nah.
Hey,
I feel like I'm like just slowly like just missing out on stuff. I don't
You
know.
ain't missing out on shit, bro.
Let me ask you this question: What do you feel like you missing out on?
Like just life.
Like what type of life? Like the glamour life, or like
Not even like the
social
glamour life, like social, a little bit of that, and just life in general. Like I feel like 22, I'm just letting time go by, if that makes sense. But I know I'm young, but like to myself, I tell myself like, damn, that's old.
Are you 100% sure that music is what you want to do?
Oh yeah.
And are you 100% into this music shit?
Yeah.
So you're not missing out on nothing. Just think about it. You 22, bro. You got a whole life ahead of you, bro.
Yeah.
So if you live off the Instagram life, bro, if you from right now, let's just say, if you put a strong 3-year grind into it, bro, you look up, you 25, bro.
Right.
Who knows where you'll be at 25? You talking about you missing out on social life, bro. If you pop, bro, and you go on a tour, a simple tour, you could be on anybody tour. It ain't even got to be your tour, bro. You outside, you living life, and you got some money in your pocket, bro. So just think of you at 22 compared to where you could be at 25 with a pocket full of fucking money, bro.
I feel like I hear what you're saying. I'm gonna reword it. I feel like I know I didn't start music beforehand, but I feel like it's so many 22-year-old rappers that's so like.
You said 22-year-old rappers?
Yeah, that's like where I should be if I were to start music early. That's what I'm saying. Like if I were to start music, I should have, but I didn't have that. Like I was doing like other things at 18, 17. But if I would have started at that time, that's what I mean to say. Like I don't know.
No, I get you. I like these type of conversations though, because I remember exactly where I was at 22. I used to think like, I ain't gonna lie, like I was finishing school at 22, and then like I feel like my schooling sold. It ain't necessarily sold a false narrative, but you think like once you graduate, stop school, you finna be on like ESPN or something. You know what I'm saying? And I always knew I wanted to write like Jay asked, "Is you 100% in the music?" I was 100% in writing at 22, but I just like I realized like at 27, like certain shit I real life had to experience, bro. Like everybody path different, and like I know I always ask people too when they reflect. So I'm gonna ask you, if you was to get everything that you think you want in this life right now, you think you would like? I'm talking about everything. Like ain't no shortage of nothing. It could be money, time with family, just everything that's abundance to you. Like, do you think like just in the state you at, you can handle it?
No, I don't believe like people who young who get like successful quick at like such a young age. I don't think it's a good idea, because I feel like they won't have no discipline. They'll just panic in situations. So it's like a benefit to me being 22, not like getting the full experience.
Right.
But I was just stating like, it's people my age that's doing so much more than me, but I understand that I started late doing this specific craft.
Yeah. And you know it take time too.
But yeah, I know this not no overnight shit. Like, you know, just don't come up overnight and just become just a sensation. But yeah, I understand what you're saying though. Like it's bad. It's like it's like negative to like, if I would have all this money, the fame, everything at such a young age, because I wouldn't have no discipline.
Exactly. And two, one thing I could say, it ain't been too many. It probably haven't been too many 22-year-olds on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Got their song playing on the radio, so
yeah. You
know it balance out. If you will find Fave in it down the line, but we do be in our head like, damn, I feel old, and you know, it really not. None of us really that old.
Oh, fuck now. People dying at 50. You know what I'm saying? And we look at that like 50. When we was shorties, 50 was old. You know what I'm saying? But once you get up in age, 50 young. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you one of these keys to having a long and prosperous life, bro. Surround yourself with people that fucking love you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about people that you love. I'm talking about people that love you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come across females, homies, everything, bro. If they genuinely love you, that's how you know they for you. You know what I'm saying? You could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to make you look crazy in front of a group of people. They going to wait till y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you tweaking. If a woman really love you, bro, it don't matter how much bread you got. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what status you are. You know what I'm saying? Her goal will be to motivate you to get you wherever you need to go. You know what I'm saying? So always surround your people with just people that love you, bro. I promise you that's going to take you farther than somebody just hyping your head up on some dumb shit, bro.
Yeah.
For real. And what's everybody got a different measure of success in life. You know what I'm saying? So being so young on your journey, and getting into what you get into in the music, what is success to you?
Success to me is just being the man that everybody come to take care of your family. That's really all it is. That's success to me. Just being able to be financially stable to take care of your family. People that my parents that took care of me growing up, I could do the same thing for them for the rest of their life.
When we was talking about being 22, so you don't have any bodies of work out. What's an ideal body of work for you, especially in this time period? Because I feel like one thing when it comes to body of work, especially your debut body of work, is capturing people's attention first and foremost, especially when you're trying to break into a new crowd or you're trying to solidify yourself in a genre that you like creating music in. So what's your ideal body of work for yourself?
To hit like a more diverse group of people, not just one specific group of people. I want my music to like everybody to like it, like literally anybody, to just like to connect with or just mess with, you know, fuck with it, whatever.
For sure.
In order to touch a large group of people, I feel like you gotta be outside the box with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be a typical rapper or a typical singer. Can't shit about you be typical. You know what I'm saying? Like that sound gotta be on like Juice WRLD, Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? Like out the door, it gotta be that. You know what I'm saying? But also, I feel like it's it's more important to build like a community around you at this point, you know what I'm saying? Because you just starting off. You basically got one joint out, you know what I'm saying? You about to drop another one. You shooting a video. So I say, man, instead of like flooding people with music, bro, if you feel strong, if your team feels strong about the song that y'all shooting a video for, bro, the Freestyle Zero, bro, I'm telling you, bro, put a good 6 months to a year on just pushing that song, bro. Just pushing that song. Because it only take one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like nowadays artists, they just dropping back to back to back, and that don't make sense because you wasting music. You know what I'm saying? So I say, man, put a strong push behind whatever you drop, bro. Always over promote yourself. That's the only way to go out here. A lot of people be like, man, don't do that. People gonna get tired of you. Hey, if you don't want to see what I'm posting, block me, unfollow me. You know what I'm saying?
Press that button, turn it red. Fuck you talking about.
So what would be some goals that you have for this year?
Well, for the end of this year, put the song out before, I say really before December. Put it out sometime in November. And that's really about it. But my next year goals, start like doing like dropping like my first like album or whatever, like my first project. Then like later in the year, next year, probably like start doing performances and stuff like that, collabs. Cause I ain't do no collabs yet with nobody or anything.
And you also still in school, so shit, man. College is the perfect place to launch a music career, bro.
Absolutely.
Perfect place, bro. I don't know if you stay on campus or not, but if you do, bro, open that motherfucking dorm room, though, man.
Get you a big ass speaker.
No, I don't stay on there, but I know like pretty much the whole like football team, basketball team. Like I know everybody because I was once an athlete there. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, man, get in tune with whoever playing the music at the basketball games. You know what I'm saying? Get your song in rotation there. You know what I'm saying? That'll be the perfect place to start. And also, shit, I know you an introvert, you know what I'm saying? But shit, at some point, get out there and just pass out some little cards, man.
I'm
some
out
QR
there
codes.
Engage more with the people, yeah.
And you ain't even gotta say nothing, man. Just hand it and let them keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I know you young, bro. I usually ask this question. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you gonna answer it, but if you can give your younger self any piece of advice, what would it be?
About the music or just life in general?
Anything, bro.
I would say just stay consistent. That's really what I just tell myself. Just be consistent and be determined about what you want to do.
You feel like growing up you wasn't consistent and determined?
Not like I am now, no. Like with my teen years, nah, I was just bullshitting. But like now I know what I want to do. I'm determined to get it done. So yeah.
Hey man, don't look at your 20s like they throwaways, but hey man, this shit, you throwing shit at the wall, seeing what stick. You know what I'm saying? When you get in your 30s, that's when they say you should have it figured out. You know what I'm saying? So man, you still got time. You still, you know what I'm saying, in a process where you create music that's true to you. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you stay in that process of making music that's true to you, you're going to be cool. Now let me ask you this question, you know what I'm saying? Because I just said you make music that's true to you. When you go in there, are you making music to connect with a bigger crowd, or is it like, man, I need to get some shit off my chest?
It's like a mixture of both. More so really just like about me though. It's more so about like getting on my chest, but it's also like I know what the people like nowadays. I know what they want. So I just like I could just adjust and go right into it.
Your dream collaboration, man, who would it be with?
I'm gonna name one girl and one male. I said the female. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't really got no female like dream collaborators, but male, I definitely say like either Drake or Chris Brown.
Okay, two icons.
For real.
All right, man. Anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Really, just I know we was just talking about when I'm young and stuff. When I think my life is like I'm just moving slow and stuff, but really, it's like what they said: just be consistent and just know what you want to do. That was really important. I needed to hear that today. Just know what you want to do, and just be 100% determined about just getting it done, and just stay focused.
All right, man. Tell the people how they can get in tune with you, stay in tune with you, find everything you got going on.
All my socials is Vlewo, VLEWO _ Vlewo _. That's really all my socials, everything.
All right, Jimmy, talk to the people.
Yes, sir. Shout out, I guess, Vlewo for coming through, man, on this Monday evening, man. It was good hearing about your story. And like I always say, these are like, especially when we first meet or get familiar with you, this like open introduction to what you got going on. Not just for us, but for the people, because you never know who listening. You know what I'm saying? You never know who probably even waiting for somebody like you to arrive. That'd be the beauty of creating things, because you never know what profound impact you can have on somebody when it comes to creating. So shout out to you and everything you got going on, and it's kind of significant that you got one single out. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably a good starting point for you. And for you could just rock out with that single, and it give you like a lineup of what you truly want to do. Like you ain't got no, it ain't like you got like 3 projects just out in the tuck that you not promoting. You just got that one base single. So like the emphasis of what we was talking about when you saying you still young, but you feel like sometimes time, pretty much so many words, time working against you. But when you get, like I say, you gonna get older. Like a few years down the line, then you gonna really start to see when you get up there in that age, when you finish school, you get more comfortable and more out there as an artist. You really gonna see everybody winging it. You know what I'm saying? Like people could give you good advice down the line, but then you gonna be trying to follow that advice so much to the point where it's like, sure, it's like some shit I ain't saying you can't take no advice on, but this advice really is like won't fill the void of what I'm meaning by like people just winging it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have to you either gonna have to wing it too, or you gonna have to figure out shit. Ain't nobody got it figured out for real. Cause you gonna, I don't know. Like that's one major thing I had to learn for myself. Like shit, people human at any age. Age 45, age 50, age 15. Like everybody, I feel like everybody just one version of themselves, just learning and growing. And you gotta go with the shit that either you gonna tack on to yourself, or the shit you gonna let go about yourself. That's pretty much what all this shit about, whether it's just regular life or music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use the shit that gravitates on you to connect with the people, to make yourself a better artist. And you gotta take shit off of you to still connect with the people, like being introverted. Sometimes you're gonna have to get up out that shell to get in touch with the people. I ain't saying you gotta fully take the introvert shit off, because like me, shit, I feel like I'm one too, but at the same time though, it's definitely moments I get in rooms, I gotta do this shit. Like I gotta take this arm off for a bit, so but like I say, that's up to you to figure out on. So keep striving, shit. Keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, and really learn something out here. Cause it's a lot to learn in life and music, So stick with it, man. Go ahead, download the iLLANOiZE app, man. Submit music to iLLANOiZE Radio. We stream music 24/7. Submit music to the site. Let's get it up. Let's check it out. Follow Ill Sound Radio, iLLSOUND Radio. Follow me, Groove Nuke, GROOV. Follow iLLANOiZE Radio, man, on Twitter, Instagram, all that good shit. And Jay, what you got to say to him?
Man, salute to you, bro. Keep growing, keep grinding, keep shining. You know what I'm saying? You lit on IG. You almost at 20K. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the litness on IG. But man, never lose sight of the goal. You know what I'm saying? Once you lose sight of the goal, that's when you start making those bad mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Bad decisions. So as long as you remember, bro, to keep people around you that love you, because people that love you gonna always steer you in the right direction, bro. Never look at somebody that love you like they telling you some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No matter how stern or how, you know what I'm saying, ignorant they may come off. You know what I'm saying? Just take that shit and stride. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, this person really want me to do better for myself. And just like I say, man, all you gotta do is put the grind in, bro. Every day, as long as you doing something towards your goal, you moving in the right direction. Simple as that, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sliding through, man.
Till next week, man. It's Ill Sound Radio.
For sure.
Go scream this shit.